Hello, I am Chucky J, and I'm about to hop on a new arena run in Hearthstone. Right now, I don't know when you'll be watching this, but right now they're running a promotion where you can get one free arena run per week, and those arena runs start with one win already assigned. And so, of course, the goal is to get to 12 wins, and having one win starting out with one win is great. So once I finish this draft, I will already have one win, and then I can start playing. I finally I got Hearthstone Deck Tracker and the Arena Helper working. So this is a really helpful program. There's all kinds of options you can turn on and off. There's a plugin for Arena, which pulls from the ratings that they give the cards, and they keep the ratings as up to date as they can with what's happening in the meta and changes that Blizzard makes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, right here on the first draft, we got rare cards to choose from, and it gave us two of the best, maybe in the entire game, but definitely in Paladin. The Spike Ridge Steed, which is a buff that gives your minion +2/+6, so it's very survivable. And when it dies, it summons a Stegodon, which I believe is a +2 2/6 minion. So it's a big deal. This is a really, really good card. That's why it's 159. Vine Cleaver is also a really good card. So they've got their ratings centered around 100 now. It did go from 0 to 100 and centered around 50. So anything above 100 really is good, and anything above 150 is awesome. So even Vine Cleaver is really good. It's a good weapon, 4 damage, 3 hits, and each time you attack, no matter what you attack, could be face, could be a minion, you get 2/1/1 Silverhand recruits. And there are buffs in this expansion for Silverhand recruits, potentially. So no guarantee that we'll draw any, but both of these are really good. First card, that makes it tougher, because we don't know which direction this deck is going to go. But still, Spike Ridge Steed is just so good. I think I'll feel bad if I don't pick it. So let's do that. It takes a second to think about, to pull the data from Lightforge. So Grimscale Chum, Lord of the Arena. Yeah, Light's Justice, just having that weapon on one is really good. A few weeks ago to maybe a month and a half ago, actually it was longer than that. They increased the % chance of getting weapons in your draft. So I think Light's Justice wasn't seen a whole lot before that change. All right, do we go with the Acolyte of Pain? So right now we have a 1 and a 6 mana buff. I'm okay with a 3. It's a good 3. So yeah. So you have to start thinking about how your deck is laid out. You want a certain number of 2s, a certain number of 3s, a certain number of 4s. I don't have all those numbers memorized. I'm not that good. But I do know you need to have it kind of a certain amount. You don't want it too heavy. You don't want it too light. So, again, Lightforge, maybe it helps that I'm watching the same guys who do Lightforge. This is pretty clear. Moat Lurker is very circumstantial, but Corrupted Seer just does a ton of damage on the board when it drops on. So what you don't want to do is drop it on an empty board unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, we'll go with that too. Okay, so here we go. Another Spike Ridge Steed is probably the choice. Aldor is a really good card. It's on 3. It's not overstatted, but changing a big attack minion to 1 attack is a huge deal. So I think we still got to go Steed. But if we end up short on 3s, that could be a mistake. We'll see. Yeah. Again, the ratings tell it all, really. This is a nice card. It's not a great card. It is nice to have a taunt on 3. But buffing all your minions is just way too good. Okay, Smuggler's Run is another buff, or the Sated Threshodon. That's where it gets a little iffy. Because let's say we do Lice Justice on 1, Grime Street Outfitter on 2. Let's say it works out this way perfectly with just the cards that we have now. By the time you get around to playing Smuggler's Run, you might not have that many minions in your hand. But Sated Threshodon is also really, really good. Getting 3 Murlocs after this thing dies. Question is, well, this is not a minion, it's a spell. So I need some big minions too. That's tough. I like that there's tough choices, but yeah. I'm gonna go Sated. Okay. Yeah, not Zealous Initiate. That's a beast, so I could potentially draw that. Got a Murloc now. So that's one thing that Lightforge doesn't do, is take into account, like there's no calculations going on based on my deck. There is a plugin out there that does that, I think. I don't know. So I think I can figure this out on my own. That I know that I have at least 1 Murloc and at least 1 beast already. And there will probably be more coming. So I think we'll go with the Zubat. Alright. Adaptation, I don't think so. I don't think so. So as much as Wind Fury isn't the best thing in the world, I think I'm going to go with the ratings here. I'm not going to have a ton of spells, probably, that do damage. So he's pointless. Yeah. Another Steed. Oh, boy. See, Defender of Argus is a 4, which I don't have any of yet. And it buffs and gives taunt to adjacent minions. So we're offered 3 steeds in the first 9 cards, or first 10 cards, which is pretty amazing. We'll probably get offered more, because as far as I understand it, they have already reduced so every time an expansion comes out, they increase the rate that the expansion cards come for Arena. It's usually like double, maybe even more than that. And they've already reduced the amount that expansion cards are showing up. Like, it's been so long since we're like 3 weeks away from the next expansion. So they've reduced the amount, but not all the way back down to normal, that the Ungoro cards are popping up. Still, I think we're going to get offered at least 1 more steed. So I'm going to go Defender. Okay, Friendly Bartender for sure. Yeah. Need a 2. Good 2. Solid 2. No. Glacial Shard is just so useful. And, you know, even if you can't actually use it on something, use the freeze on something, it's still fine. Now, we probably don't need any more 1s. Those are 2 good ones. Yeah, it's got to be Rock Pool. Don't need the spell damage. 0 attack is stupid. This is one of those stupid cards that is basically worthless. Redemption, when a friendly minion dies, return it to life with 1 health. That's really good if you have like death rattles or just really death rattles are the main thing that it's useful for. Could be, I mean, it would be good with the Acolyte of Pain or a taunt, but other than that, it's not all that useful. All right, Murloc. Gastropod is one of the Ungoro cards. It's just too good. This is tempting, but they're both 2s, so it's fine. Yeah, I think we need the Gastropod. Okay, big honkin' Ultrasaur, raid leader. If you're holding a dragon, we're not going to be holding a dragon. So that's why it's so low. Not that it's a bad card in general, like in Constructed, I don't know. People probably aren't still using it, but it has a chance of getting used at least. Raid Leader is one of the like original cards. No, yeah. We'll go ahead and so many games are going well beyond 10 that the Ultrasaur gets really valuable. Bad cards, good card. What else can you say about that? It summons 3 total minions, and at least one of them I could put a Spike Ridge Steed on. So, Mountain Giant? Are the other cards really that bad? I guess they are. Huh. They don't have any card. Well, yeah, I don't have any card draw. If I had card draw, it'd be even more obvious. Let's see, it's 12 mana, so you gotta have at least 2 cards in your hand. Then you get a 10 mana 8/8. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. The bad side of Dirty Rat is just a little too iffy. All right, now do we Smuggler's Run? I think so, especially we only have 1 weapon right now, which is not good, but we'll probably get more, but still. I'm okay with Smuggler's Run in this situation. If we get a bunch more weapons, then this may be punished, not choosing this. So, Lost in the Jungle, Blessing of Might, another Violet Illusionist. Okay. 1, 2. I think we pick another 3. Because now we have 3 cards that can be played on 1. 2 of which could actually be called 1-drops. For sure. And Smuggler's Run is not that bad to do on turn 1. So I'm going to go Illusionist this time. Yep, I agree. Given what I've learned, Aldor is just too good. So now we're getting offered another Aldor. So class cards also got a increase, I believe. I don't remember how much, but class cards are now popping up more often. So this is a Paladin card. Yeah, let's go with that. Vine Cleaver, there we go. It'd be nice. Well, 1 taunt, 2 more taunts. So 4 taunts. Only 4 taunts. And 4 3s is okay, at least for right now. So Vine Cleaver. Huh. Another taunt. It's a good one. Noble Sack. I don't have any secrets yet. Huh. I think I want the taunt. Although essentially this does act as a taunt. what we're missing is 4s. And I guess worst case you drop this on 4. Or do you drop something else plus Noble Sacrifice? Alright, I'm going Noble Sacrifice. 121 star. Huh. Let's go lifeforge.net. Wait, did I not do that right? Let's just do Lightforge. Ah! TheLightforge.com. All right, I'm an idiot. Okay, Paladin. Equality is a 121. Does it explain why it's a star? Second copy of this card has much lower value. That makes sense. Yeah, so it's not the second copy, so it's got to be equality. Lay on Hands. Yeah, these other two are just not good. I mean, I guess if the... because it's only 10 cost. It's not 10 or more. So Mountain Giant couldn't get pulled. If I had this before the Ultrasaur got pulled... if I could play this before the Ultrasaur got pulled, then it might be a count as card draw. No. One Lay on Hands is good. Violet Teacher. Do we have a lot of spells? We have Noble Sack, Equality, two Steeds, so that's 4. Lay on Hands is 5. Another Taunt is tempting. We do need a 4. So, Violet Teacher. All right, we get another Taunt. So the question is, do we want Fen or Pompous? I think Pompous is the better card, and the ratings play that out. Having an extra 2 is not so bad. Blessing of Wisdom, yeah, it's just better than these. Drawing. Now we have card draw. Bilefin or Silver Moon. Another buff might not be bad. I think we're okay on 2s now. 1, 2, sort of. 3, 4, 5. 5 2s plus an equality, which we won't drop on 2. So something to play on 4, assuming we have a minion on the board. The only thing here is that it's Murloc, which what's that card that's drawing stuff for us? Zubat. Zubat could pull it out of the deck into my hand. I think Silver Moon. Blessing of Kings, Psychotron. I think we're... with the pickup of the Pompous, I think we're okay on taunts now. Bach is just way too good. That's what they call it. Be okay. Blessing of Kings is Bach. We don't have elementals, so it's not Tolvir. If an enemy has minion has taunt, gain charge. Ivory Knight, discover a spell. Restore health to your hero equal to its cost. I've seen that often. I don't know about often, but frequently enough, it'll bring up 3 one mana secrets, and then you only get a heal of 1, no matter what you pick. But 1 card that can heal me, I don't think it... Did I pick up any other heals? Oh, Lay in Hands. But this guy gaining charge is also a big deal. It's a very taunt heavy meta, as they would say. So this is the last pick. How about 5s and 6s? How are we doing? We just have Corrupted Seer and 2 Steeds on 6. We only have 2 cards on 5. But I think we have enough 3s and 2s and such to make up for that, maybe? Huh. Because the thing is, by the time you get to turn 5 and 6, the chances of having drawn some of this stuff is obviously much higher. So I think charging on a taunt is going to come in handy more often. So we'll do that. All right, there we go. There's our draft and our 1 win. So now we try it. See what happens. Our average rating is 114.77 according to the Arena Helper. So above average, I guess. We got Light's Justice. Oh, nice. Okay. Try and get some more 2s and 3s in here. Okay. Equality probably won't be that useful right away. So I think we're just going to go down the line unless we get something that distracts us, and we'll save the coin for later. So now do I go face with it? Because I have 4 hits. Aha! Well, he gets a card draw and he does 1 damage to me. Even though both these things only do 1 damage, we kind of have a nice position actually for turn 2 going into turn 3. Oh, wow. Wow, he did nothing on turn 3. Oh, man. I guess we go Illusionist then? Question is, do we go face? Because the only other weapon we have is Vine Cleaver. Right? So I think we hold the weapon. Okay. Makes sense. Defender would mean that she survives because it buffs. She would survive. So I think that's the play. Then we can steed next turn with the coin. Okay. Oh. Those potions could be useful or could be not all that great. It kind of depends. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, we got our second steed. One of the possibilities, I believe, is the potion that lets you control a 2 attack minion. So I think I'm going to steed this. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what the potion is. His hand's getting full and he's not using any of it. I don't know if he picked all big cards or what. So over here on the left, it shows what he's already played. He's only played 3 cards. And we're on turn 6. Death, okay. Tar Creeper, okay. I can take care of him. In fact, I could Spiked Hog Rider. I do wish this glowed. I wish it glowed yellow like other cards do when there's a bonus. Yeah. So Spiked Hog for sure. Do I start going face with this? I'm gonna do it once. Just to let him know I mean business. Okay. Now I don't have all that much great stuff. I could equality. No, but that hurts my guys too, right? All minions. So I need to save that for when I'm desperate, I think. So Zubat should draw me some cards, right? Should draw Corrupted Seer. Should draw exactly Corrupted Seer and Ultrasaur. I think that's fine. I don't want to give him too much. Oh, it's give a random... Oh, man, I'm a dummy. I should have played him. Okay. Well, it's not draw, it's buff them. Oops. Yep, you got another 2/6 you got to go through, bud. Okay. That was bound to happen, honestly. How about equality here? If I equality, I can take him out. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Because this is dying either way. I have no idea what he just said. Grook Fu, the ancient Hosen art of bashing heads with a stick. When you with this deck tracker, it puts stuff in the bottom corner that explains what the cards are. The Murloc is taking a picture? Oh, is taking the picture. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Now the question is, do I steed this? Because he may have another death, honestly. He very well could have another death. Yeah, playing the Zubot when I did was a big mistake. Well, even if he deaths, we get another Stegodon. I want to save Lay on Hands for when I'm a little more desperate. So. I hope that preemptive hit was a good idea. Because I could have done it next turn just as easily. Yeah, does he have another death? Yes, he does. I deserve that. But at least I kind of knew it was possible. Hmm. Nice. Nice. So Lay on Hands and Pompous, maybe? He definitely has the board at the moment. Or do I Sated in hopes that he will kill it and then I can buff? Well, it's only giving one of them, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I could really use some cards here. That's what I'm thinking. So can do this. And this. Oh, man. Well, at least we did get this. It's going to buff 4 cards. And the Doppelgangster is perfect, because now it's 3/3. It summons 2 3/3s. But I think I still want the Sated. I don't know. If I do this, I can do Noble Sack. And a 1/1. So let's do this. All right, who's attacking in to trigger the Noble Sacrifice? Oh, wow. I was like, there's no way he has a heal right. I mean, I guess. I mean, if that's how you. I guess if that's how you want to play it, that's fine. Am I dead? 7, 9, 13. I have 14. Okay. 6, 10. Oh no. Yeah, I might have needed another taunt here. Acolyte. No. Oh no. I'm killed by the Light Warden. No. Ugh. Man, I thought I had that one. Well, I got side flanked. Although that's a bit redundant because, well, I guess flank could be from behind or the side, but yeah, it feels redundant.